21 HJ2 with the back slot, back pair in B. Cool. All right, on the 2, just something I'd like Matthew to be aware of is at the start of the move, it's good. You're waiting for Nadia to initiate her move backwards. Yora does his move. You're a little soon with your move. It reminds me a little bit of the full block, Matthew, where you tended to go a little before Yora. Not so bad that, but this is the bit I want you to be aware of. It's a bit like you're rolling over your elbow a little bit. You see how the other guys have their elbows kind of in front of them a little bit with their head down level with it. What concerns me is that there's some strange pressure going on there, giving a slightly different feel to the 2. It gets a little bit worse through the dive. Okay, and let's just watch that again here. So Nadia goes, Yora goes. Yeah, I think you're a little early on that move because Nadia's going this way in the beginning, Yora's going through her, and you should be going through her. But if I look at your move, you have more of a sidewards move. You see, your move is taking you more in this direction. Yeah, and it would be better to keep the integrity of the donut. So you would keep your body at this shape here, and we would see your elbow there and your head there. All right, this 21, I think it's this one. Yeah. So on this 21, bit of a strange build. It looks okay now, but there is energy going in this direction at the start of the block. You see that? So rather than Otto, you really holding your ground and Nadia being able to get out to here, and it could be something from the build. Looks like it's sliding there. If you see that, doesn't really stop on it. You're very quick on the grips, Otto. I would be focusing more on where Yora is and trying to set up relative to him. But now the piece is moving away from you, Otto, and you go in that direction. Look at the difference. Matthew is staying still, whereas your center point is heading to there. And so now you end up in a very different place. You guys should be over here by now. Nadia should be here, and Otto should be here. Now, I don't think it's such a big deal because the rest of the 21s don't have that happening to it. Let's just keep an eye for it. There you go. So on the difference on this one is, and I think I know why it happens, is that going from a 2 into a 21, you feel like you're a little bit behind the power curve. You need to get that arm grip. You're better off, Otto, from here, rotating and looking for Yora here and trying to set up with him rather than worrying too much about, because you can end up with a slightly compromised shape at the start of the block. But anyway, that's a good block, Otto. You're still at the start, and if you look, you don't go sweeping into this direction. It goes more around your center point at the start. Although there was a tendency there, so just, yeah, notice that. Okay, and let's just double check the 2. Timing is good there, Matthew. But again, just be careful of rolling over that shoulder. Keep your elbow in front of your face. Good build there, Otto into the 21. Timing was really good on that one, and even though you were rolling slightly, you have less of an effect of it. Matthew, talking about you on the 2. Cool. So that's a really nice 2. And I see that your body is straighter. There's not so much of that bend to it. You know, you kind of really rolling over. See how it's a straighter piece to the 2 there? Cool. And you can tell as well, Matthew, as to whether you have pressure on Nadia, and she can let you know as well.